What's going on, guys? Bob Buskirk here at ThinkComputers, and today we're taking a look at a full tower case from Thermaltake. It is their Urban S71, and it has a very sleek and stylish design to it. So let's just go ahead and check it out. Starting here on the front part of the case, we have our front panel connections, which are two USB 2.0 ports, HD audio connections, and two USB 3.0 ports. Now, the front of the case is all plain here, and it actually is a door that opens up just easily, just like that. That reveals you have 5.25 inch bays, with the bottom one having the 3.5 inch adapter. Below that is a large ventilated section here, and that actually has a 200mm fan behind it. And we have a nice, easily removable fan filter, just like that, comes off, and you can see it's just as easy to put right back on there. Now, at the top part of the case, we have a large power button right here in the center. We have our reset button over here, as well as the hard drive activity LED. On this side, we do have a fan controller here, so we can have low and high speeds. And behind all that, we do have a docking station that supports 2.5 inch and 3.5 inch hard drives. As you can see here, the top of the case is ventilated here, and you do have a 200mm fan behind this ventilation section. Now, what's really cool is top fans are really hard to clean. You know, these vents are hard to get to, and Thermaltake has made it extremely easy by installing a removable fan filter, which comes out of the back here, just like that. As you can see, comes right out. Easy to remove and easy to put right back in, so you can go ahead, take it out, clean it, put it back in when you're done, and you're ready to go. The side panel of the case does feature a window, which you can see right here. It is pretty large, so it's going to show pretty much all of your motherboard, power supply, and all of that fun stuff. Moving on to the back of the case, here is the fan filter again. You can see how it comes out of the back, just like that. Moving down, we do have a 120mm exhaust fan, so that brings the total to 3 fans. You have a 200mm up top, 200mm in the front, and this 120 in the back. You also have 8 expansion slots. This is a full tower, so you do have 8 expansion slots. You have some water cooling holes right here, and they do have the rubber inserts. And of course, your power supply is going to be mounted on the bottom, and you do have another pull-out fan filter right there. You know, keeps everything nice and clean and makes it easy. You can just pull it out, clean it, and you're good to go. Also, both side panels do have thumb screws, so you can easily take them off without any hardware or anything like that. Taking a look inside, you can kind of see how everything is set up here. Now, as far as cable routing holes go, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if we include the one up here, that is 9 total. Now, out of those 9 total, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the larger ones that do have the rubber inserts. You also have a very large CPU cutout, as you can see right there. The 5.25 inch bays use a simple toolless locking system here, which again, we're going to see how well that works once we actually get inside and do our installation. The bottom section actually has a 3.5 inch adapter inside of it, so you do have screw holes for all of that. Moving down, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 hard drive trays. These trays easily pull out right here, as you can see, and they support both 2.5 inch and 3.5 inch hard drives. Looking at the bottom section of the case, you can see the ventilation holes right here where your power supply is going to be. And if you don't have a longer power supply, you can actually install a 140 or 120mm fan right down here. As far as expansion slots go, you do have 8 total expansion slots. That is because this is a full tower, so it will support micro ATX, ATX, and extended ATX motherboards here. You can also see the connector here for the fan. This is a 3-pin connector, so it can go right into your motherboard. It is sleeved too. You really don't see that on a lot of case fans. This is sleeved completely, so you don't have to worry, you know, about getting cut or something like that. All of the expansion slots here do use thumb screws, so you can easily just take them out without having to use a screwdriver. I've gone ahead here and taken the backside panel off of the case just so you can see how everything is set up. You can see all of our cable routing holes, the very big, large CPU cutout right here. You can also see the routing hole right here for your CPU power. Now, Thermaltake does include an extender as well, so if your power supply cable isn't as long, you can go ahead and use the extender, so it's just much easier, and you can actually install the extender on your motherboard, so it's much easier when you're actually installing your motherboard. But that is basically it here for a quick overview of the Thermaltake Urban S71 full tower case. Now make sure you check back soon on thinkcomputers.org, as we'll have our full written review. And remember guys, if you like our videos, why don't you subscribe? Catch you guys later.